Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Rogue State Revolution. Now this is our same save, but we've played for it a few hours because I streamed it. You should be able to see that on the channel, no worries, I'll make sure of that. But beyond my first impressions, I've played quite a few hours, probably about 3 more hours or something onto this save. So it should give you a bit more perspective jumping forward. Now let me just say at the top, I still really do like this game. It is a great game. It's a lot of fun, and in a way, there's some cool genre interplay and mashups going up that are a bit outside my wheelhouse, and I'm glad I've played it. However, there are some caveats. The zany, crazy stuff that we experienced in the first 30 minutes almost appears gimmicky at this point, right? We had to fight like a mech warrior thing and repurpose that for our military and all that. To be honest, I thought, oh, here we go. This is going to be crazy. I think there is still a technology to shoot meteors or something like that might hit your city, but that's it. Straight after that happened, and the FMV intro, nothing else. This game plays very straight, very much a political simulation, city management sort of game. I do like it, but I was given a bit of a different first impression, and perhaps you guys might think something different going in as well from watching the previous video. It was so abrupt a change, not to sort of think ill of the developer or their intent, because I think it might almost be an accident, but it was executed so well in that first 30 minutes that it kind of felt like a bait and switch, to be honest. It felt like they sold me a different game in the first 30 minutes to what it turned out to be. So it's worth noting that, because we don't just give things a pass because we like them, because I do like this. I very much have enjoyed this, and I'm all over the mechanics. One other thing is, apparently this is a roguelike. Apparently I'm going to die at some point and start again. At a certain point, I don't know if you can call your game a roguelike. If you run last bloody 3 hours and you start again, you know, if we've got more hours in our run, is it a roguelike anymore, or is it just a normal game? You know, AAA games, there's nothing wrong with a story that goes for 8 hours or 6 hours or something like that, right? So what happens when I hit the 6-hour mark? Is this a roguelike anymore, or is it just a playthrough of a game? I'm not sure. Anyway, so what's going on? There is so much going on in this game, and I've got a rough idea. Interestingly, I wonder if this guy's still causing me trouble. This is my Minister for Development. If I press construction, no, it's working now, but it's increasing costs. But if he gets any more unhappy with me, this mongrel, he actually won't pick up the phone, so I can't click on the construction button. Phenomenal concept. At the moment, if we go to our budget review, God, it's been probably a week since I played this, but I still remember. I'm assuming because it's hard to tell why he's angry with me, right? He's conservative, he's secular, and he's from Saba, right? Requests. My constituents want a stadium, right? I've been working towards that. That's a good point. But also, when it comes to my budgetary balance, Saba is getting the king's share of everything just to trend them up. In fact, look, they're going great. Having all sorts of environmental and health issues in our other areas, but I'm trying to keep this mongrel happy. But anyway, so let's have a look at that straight away. He wants a stadium in the Saba region. So if we zoom out, it's here. So we've basically got 2 cities that we've got, what's this? Adava. We've also got, what? Rastaris. So let's say, and it's a bit hard to build him a stadium when he keeps not answering the phone. We can afford it. In fact, we're going to do that straight off the bat. Here you go. Unless, oh, you know what? Oh, let's see if it's patched. I actually remember why I wasn't doing this, because I tried it twice in a row and it crashed. Let's see, because there was a little patch. Please don't. Please don't. Objective complete. Here we go. That's good. That's good. Loyalty increased. Excellency, I just want to thank you for building the stadium. My constituents from Saba appreciate that you're addressing their needs. Okay, good. Understood. You mongrel. Still angry with me. Still low loyalty. Spend favor. Okay, that's right. It's cool that we've got a favor with him. I wish I could spend the favor to just make him less of a mongrel. Anyway, so that's good. This is sort of, I might tutorialize a little bit because there are a lot of mechanics and I'm kind of all over a lot of them, okay? You can see in the Saba region, we now have a work deficiency. They've changed the symbol for workers. Interesting. The only way to fix that is with immigration. But I think our immigration in Saba, we'll see how it goes because that might even out. Because I'm pretty sure I've built hotels and all sorts of stuff here. Yeah. So we've actually got a pretty good immigration sort of, I guess you could call it rating. So you can see there, the immigration likes it. Hospital. Okay, cool. So yeah, each of these guys have loyalty. You can see here he's got a favor, which is really good. You can cash it in for a lot of money. Our budget's going well, even though we don't have a lot of money. But that's probably because we've just bought a bloody stadium. Yeah, we're going to bring in $41 on the next turn, so that's not the end of the world. We've got, what, we've got, look at how many action points we've got, because every 12 months you can appoint a new minister. So each of these ministers represents a turn or an action point, which is great. Now, this flashing red thing here, consumer electronic goods, are being basically demanded by my people. I'm trying to set it up because I don't have bauxite on this map. I've had my surveyor running around trying to, well, survey, ironically enough, which he's right next to another gold mine, which could, you know what, let's do that. Let's build a gold mine. Let's build a gold mine. Just while I remember. I actually, like I said, so I was critical on what feels like a bait and switch, but bear in mind, I still really, really like this game. But I think honest feedback is very important. All right, so he's hooked up. Now, if I click the surveyor and we just have a quick look.
Excellency?
That's me. I'm pretty sure. I think we've surveyed literally everything in this entire world map. I ran him around in a clockwise direction, and we've pretty much tapped everything too. So maybe I can dismiss this guy? I mean, I don't know if he's costing me money.
Are you sure you wish to disband this unit?
I do. I do. Or I am. All right, we've got bauxite coming in from export into smelters at a rate of 20. And you can see there that we need, we've also got gold mines making stuff too. Manufacturing plant is something that we need to make. Now, generally speaking, that'll use jobs, but it's not a helpful thing. Also, I need to consider how to deal with traffic congestion. This isn't something I've really looked at, so this will be new for me today. But manufacturing plant, let's get that up and running. You can see, you mouse over it, it only really does. Oh, hang on, what's that? What's that rotating money bag? I don't know what that means. I mean, maybe it means prosperity. I had to figure a lot of this game out. But not in a bad way. It's just obtuse because it's just how it's going to be. That's going to use power, but also workforce. What we might do is put it in, what is this region here? Rumai. Oh, 60 bucks, and I've got nothing. I'm actually going to cash this dude's new favor for $80. I haven't really seen a huge use for intelligence yet. I mean, having said that, I've got rebel camps on my map that I haven't dealt with, so I need to do that. Where were we? Manufacturing plant, and we're going to put it in the Rumai region, right? Adjacent, it has to be adjacent to a town. Oh no, that's rioting. Sorry, my bad. Is that technically part of that region? Oh, crazy. Well, let's put it here. Let's put it in Zana. Not great for their environment. The environment's already won. We want to make this consumer electronics. Now, that won't update until the next turn. We've only got $20 though. Our budget is going really strong. You can get an idea of what's going on. A lot of it's from trade and that as well with our neighbours. What else could we do here? Tourism data. Well, hang on. Let's look into this traffic congestion. Upgrading your road networks. Creating additional road paths. All right. Now, I believe there'll be a traffic overlay somewhere. Here it is. Traffic lens. Okay, let's try and figure out where this congestion's worse. This is gonna be fun. All right. Look at that. A lot of congestion. Now, what can we do about this? Build roads. Can I not upgrade the roads somehow? I thought there might... Here we go. Upgrade road. Look at that. $3. Hey. Alright, still a problem. What can we do about this? Let's start painting more roads. Maybe here. I might just go Burko with the roads here just to sort of experiment and see what happens, because it all sort of auto snaps to grids, right? We're going through our money a little bit. Okay, interesting. And that's as upgraded as it's going to get. Okay. Or can I just not, because I don't have money?
Excellency.
Let's upgrade that road. I wonder, maybe it needs a little bit more of time to upgrade. Not sure. Like, I get the traffic heat map, but where are they all going? To the manufacturing plant? All right, hang on. Build roads. It's a bit of stress there as well, so. All right, that's cool. We've still got 2 turns left. We've got to figure out what we're going to do with that. Readjusting the budget's probably something worth doing. And then there's policy changes as well. But like, I mean, I think we're doing okay. Having said that, these aren't great. Like, I've got my approval up to like 30%. That's pretty cool. Maybe I come up for another term after a certain amount of time, and that's where the roguelike element comes in. I'm not 100% sure. All right, Rumai. Now, what you can do is you can get a demographic overlook, and it tells you the trending direction. So, for example, environment was pretty bad. Look at that. Current rating, trending to 0.9, right? So that's pretty safe to say that Rumai needs better environmental funding. Probably has. Oh, nothing. There you go. Let's confirm that. And then does it? There you go, trending to 1.9, so that's good. And what else can we fix? Maybe the environment in Karif. There's also Karifi are like sort of a minority people, which have all sorts of rights issues, which is interesting. This game actually broaches a lot of sort of hot button topics, but it's not beating you over the head because you have to keep all the conservatives and liberals happy. Let's see what's going on here. Conservation at 2. All right, well, let's turn that up. Confirm changes. Yeah, so that's chewing through our points there. And if we check Karifi, I didn't even check the environment, but look at that, it's trending upwards, which is, that's what you want to see, you know? We could probably, oh, here you go, you can sort through like that. Because I think one action point changes everything. Like, so I was kind of wasting them then, but I don't really mind. Okay, cool. Let's go the next day. Or next, is it next month? Oh, my military just moving around a bit. Though I think we're good as far as military, like hidden enemies. And then you usually have to deal with a bit of a hot button problem. Minister Al-Hadi was recorded backstage before an interview on Zara Live, making derogatory and offensive statements about Karifis. These recordings were circulated over the internet and the Karifi community is furious. So, We can send to the minister. This will not be tolerated. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad loyalty hit. Like, I really don't want to do that if I help it. But having said that, the Karifi approval, that's massive. He can't replace ministers. One of my ministers has been missing for ages. I'm guessing he got, like, abducted or whatever, but what are you going to do, you know? Do nothing. Support the minister. +1 favor with the minister. Oh my god. I mean, I can't take that Karifi approval hit. So, and it's all certain stuff as well. I'm gonna do nothing. It's brutal, but like it's the least problematic. I urge you to approve the development of a nature preserve in Karif. Okay, understood. What's going on here? Excellency, while you were handling the affairs of state, now the reason you want to look after these guys and do their requests and that, because they're researching new technology and abilities and that. You can tell them to do specific things. I'm happy to just let them come up with stuff, but ultimately the more you look after your ministers, the quicker they're actually going to develop new options for you. So it's a good incentive structure. Develop plans for a new public policy, chemical weapons, ground forces. All right, so my mortars do more damage against infantry. That's pretty cool, I suppose. Nice. And you can see all the things. I guess we unlocked mech warriors. Whatever. Good for a laugh, but it has no real serious gameplay implications. Now there you go, look at this. We're producing consumer electronics. Now something we could immediately do, because now we have a surplus, you can see, is look at trading it. It's not a huge amount, but it's still something. So if we go to, why can't I find the button? Diplomacy. Who wants them? Exports. All right, so we could do it with both these guys. Tense relations. But Balistan we weren't really mates with, but I've been trading aggressively with them. We're exporting bauxite as well. And we're chumming up with Russia as well. Because why not? Everyone hates us otherwise. We took a huge diplomatic influence because they tried to make us sign some, I think it was like a carbon tax sort of accord, and my entire country just runs on oil, and I said, get stuffed, and the rest of the world cracked the sads so bad. But, you know, my people, I gotta look after them. We could research this for 30 intel to get an idea of what they're interested in, so we can look after them. Here we go. Loyal to the United States. Whatever, let's spend the other 30. Interested in climate change. So are these mongrels. I'm not even remotely. I mean, I'm doing it to suck up to them all, but stuff it. I'm pumping gas out like it's no one's business. Anyway, let's get them on the phone. Let's go negotiate trade and say, listen, export consumer electronics. I don't think we can go more than 20. Estimated monthly income. Let's go. And they love it. They absolutely love it. End call. So that'll start getting dedicated away. Now we're getting strained here. Why is that yellow or orange? Well, because we're making 143 and we demand 171. Oh, hang on. Let's check on the traffic situation. See what happened. Oh, look at that. That absolutely did relieve it. So there was a bit of a... hard to tell what exactly relieved it, you know? But, you can see it's all spread out a fair bit now. Well, at least that's much more calm. That's still very red and angry, but that's because it's the only way through too. Anyway, good. It's good practice. Good working all this out. I'm glad I'm playing this again. It's such a great game. It really is. It's a lot of fun. All right, so 143 of 100. So our manufacturing plants aren't actually going full stick, but having said that, at most we can do 160, and we want 171. So we probably want another manufacturing plant committed to processed foods. So let's see. Who's got the workforce? Benefa, probably. So what I want to do Minister's unhappy. How unhappy though? He must be feeling a lot better. He still hates me a lot. Suspending policy research. God. It's probably because he's conservative, and the Conservatives aren't getting a great go in my country, to be perfectly honest. Not anything really against them, it's just, you know, it just worked out that way. I'm not strictly supporting the Liberals, to be perfectly honest. It's just the Conservatives have taken a lot of hits. Construction. Oh, I can't afford it. What do I need, 60 bucks? Alright, but our budget's going actually pretty gangbusters. So we're repaying our loan, but that's doing alright. 34 is not terrible. It's not terrible. We can probably tweak the budget a little bit, I guess, but I guess we can't really build much. Alright, so where's the bottleneck here? I'm getting 160 food and 146, and that's why it goes 143. There's corruption involved in that chain. That's not the end of the world. Well, the plastics factory, hang on. The plastics factory's making 220, but only 146 is making it there? That sounds like big corruption. 2%? 3%? Hang on. Am I reading this right? 4%? 11% corruption going on there. Right. Now I do have an inspector, but I think she's down south. Can I... Where's my palace? Palace guard, facilities inspector, 25. What is that? 25 what? Oh, dollars? No, you know what? I'll, there's my intelligence officer. Yeah, look, I'm just going to get the facilities inspector up here to root out some corruption. Where are you? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong. Yeah. I need you to...
I go right away.
Yeah, good. Good girl. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're gonna have to save up some money, I suppose. Now, what's going on here? 13, we're being bottlenecked by smelters. See now, can I pin that? Where am I smelting bauxite? That's the question. I have no idea where I set that up. What's the smelter symbol? Okay, it's like a little poured foundry. It might be down here. I was doing a lot of gold smelting. No, that's not right. Oh, actually, that looks like gold bars. Oh, there's the symbol. It looks like a sort of diamond on its side with a line through it. There it is. That's my bauxite factory there. Oh, it's making aluminium, I suppose. 2 goods sold, 20. Okay. Okay, let me think about... Well, I think there's not much I can do about that. Except import more bauxite? You know? Like... The import's tricky. See, they demand it. The only way I could get more bauxite out of these guys is to, cancel my existing arrangement with them. Oh, hang on. Reminder, Excellency, the import agreements don't demand anything of our treasury. The cost of importing is borne by the public. Only negative impact is we deny ourselves the income that comes from producing the goods ourselves. Right? sheer quantity of goods we can import or export depends heavily on our relationship. I'm kind of tempted to just start importing everything. Well, I mean, what do we need though? Ultimately we just need bauxite, correct? Actually, no, specifically we wanted whatever we smelt there. What was it? It was like aluminium. So can we import aluminium as a thing? Who makes export? Okay. Oh, they all export aluminium. Here, let's call Axogen and go negotiate trade, import aluminium. Mate, give me as much as you can. Alright, that'll make a difference. Yeah, the only person exporting bauxite are these guys. That kills me. Yeah, okay. And what's that? The plastics. Plastic bottles? What are they? Plastic bottle looking things. No one's doing anything with them. I don't see them. Like straight up, no one exports plastics. Savagery. Okay. I'll tell you what though, we're exporting these so much. So are they. Kind of overproducing, to be honest. Alright, not a lot I can do there. What we might do is do a big round of budget review by looking at these metrics, right? Banifa. Alright. Safety. Well, hang on. Environment. It's pretty much steady across the board. Environment. Banifa needs environment. Budget. Hang on. Conservation. Can I come out of there and come back in? And it will hold? Wait, did that work? Alright, let's just try and get rid of the red. Did that take an action point off me though? Because I didn't confirm it. What have we got in the red for these guys? Nothing. Alright. Okay, so at the current budget, no one's... God damn it. No one's trending red, which is good. Okay, nice. That's good. Let's see. Oh, look, that... We're getting big approval there. Oh, right, that's Saba, because I pumped so much bullshit into them. Alright. Let's see about improving... Yeah, okay, so say we improved Rumai's conservation allotment, which is going to cost us a lot. And I escape without confirming. Does it take the action point? It didn't. But it's still improved. And then reduce. Oh, that's a bug. That is a bug. The team needs to know about that, I think. Gotta be careful we don't exploit that by accident. Alright, let's increase the conservation for reef. Can we drop security in Saba? Or because they might crack the SADs. because I've improved it so recently. God damn it. You sort of had to do it by region, you know? Alright, confirm changes. Alright, well, look, I mean, that took a while. I get, like, I'm explaining a lot of stuff, so you can move at a faster pace when you're in rhythm. This is a great game. That's got to be a bug for sure, because I could escape out of that menu then and have the budget changes apply without ever taking up an action point. Not cool. Not cool. But, you never know, maybe the devs will see this, or it'll come up. But, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm curious where the sort of attractiveness lens.
You have discovered the attractiveness lens. Put simply, the more beautiful an area of the map is, the more tourism revenue you will receive from a hotel.
Oh!
Pollution, war, and traffic create pockets of unattractiveness. Ensure your hotels are far away from any of that.
Okay, that's another whole aspect I haven't even looked at. Yeah, and then we've got the traffic situation to deal with. So yeah, I really love this game. A lot of fun. It's not nearly as overwhelming as it seems at first, because there's only so much you can do. I guess in a way it plays like a board game, right? There's a lot of numbers, a lot of stuff, but you know, at the end of the day, you're just making a couple of decisions each turn and press and go. So don't be overwhelmed by it too much. It's definitely graspable. A lot of moving parts, but it all makes sense as well. Anyway, let's finish that up. I'm going over time. Team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.